everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Stephanie. So today I am doing a review of Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So this book comes out on March 5th of this year. Somehow Book Depository released this early and I got it a little over a week before publication date. I don't know how that happened, but not complaining. So yeah, I really like this cover better, which is why I ordered it from Book Depository. This is the UK edition, the paperback edition, and holy shit, this book was so freaking good. So this follows the story of Daisy Jones and the band The Six, and it is an oral history of their rise to fame, how they split up, and why. So it's all told in interviews, which I really enjoyed. It really gave it an authenticity to the story, and it really felt like these were real people in a real band. And that is one really nice thing about Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing, is that her characters feel so realistic that you want to go look them up to find out more. I read the book The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in January this month, and I loved it so much. It was one of my favorite books of the year, and that one was so well written that Evelyn Hugo really felt like a real actress. Like, I wanted to go look up what movies she was in and what all she's done, and I would say the same for this book. They feel a little like Fleetwood Mac. It's in the 70s, so it's got that 70s rock vibe, and it opens up, it's talking about the Whiskey A Go-Go in California, and just the way that Taylor Jenkins Reid did her research and incorporated all these familiar scenes that we think of when we think of 70s rock made this such an amazing book. And I'm just in awe of her writing. I started this book Saturday morning and got into a reading spiral and finished this in 3 sittings in one day. And I really tabbed the crap out of this. I ran out of tabs, so I had to change my color code. So many tabs. I don't know if you can see them. Her writing, there's so many good quotes in there, and there is one scene between Daisy Jones, who is the lead singer, and then her best friend Simone, who's a disco singer, and in this interview, she's talking about this memory that she has, and it just really stuck with me because it reminded me of when I was a teenager with my friends, and music was such a huge part of our lives. So I'm just going to share that with you because I thought it was beautiful. So Daisy says, one of my favorite memories was Simone and I were driving down La Cienega together, probably in my BMW I had back then. They've got that huge shopping center there now, but back then it was still the record plant. I don't know where we were headed, probably to Jan's to get a sandwich, but we were listening to Tapestry, and You've Got a Friend came on. Simone and I were singing so loud along with Carole King, but I was really listening to the lyrics too. I was really feeling it. The song always made me thankful for her, for Simone. There's this peace that comes with knowing you have a person in the world who would do anything for you, that you would do anything for. She was the first time I ever had that. I got a little bit teary in the car listening to that song. I turned to Simone and I opened my mouth to talk, but she just nodded and said, "Me too." And this book is just filled with so many beautiful moments like that. I want to gush about this to everyone, and I want everyone to read it. Obviously, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And the focus of this book is not really romance, even though there are romantic relationships in it. I really appreciated that. This really felt like an interview with a real band that you would see in Rolling Stone or on like those VH1 documentaries. And the way that she did it, like, I, I'm speechless. She, the way the interviews went, it didn't feel like they were using this flowery prose as a way to make the story proceed. It was just them talking. But the way she wrote the interviews really progressed the story, and you really got a feel for how this band started, and the character development was amazing, and I really feel like I got to know these characters, and I just I love this book so much. I knew I would like this because everybody raves about Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I loved Evelyn Hugo. It was so worth the hype. And I'm going to tell you, this is totally worth the hype. I loved it even more than I thought I would. And I want everyone to listen to it. And I feel like the whole time I was reading this, I just wanted to listen to Fleetwood Mac in the background and, cuddle up under a blanket and drink my tea. And it was just so good. It was so good. I can't handle it. And then at the end, it was just such a beautiful, beautiful ending. I was just like in tears, and I just had to sit there when it was done and just process. And the other really cool thing, so throughout most of this novel, the band Daisy Jones and the Six are working on this album, which is what really like skyrocketed them to the top of the charts and sell out stadiums and just be the number one band ever. And the really cool thing is Taylor Jenkins Reid included in the back of this book lyrics for all the songs on that album. So it was really cool to be able to flip back there and read the lyrics when you got to the point in the story when they were working on that song or when somebody referred to that song. And it just really, like, there was one moment when Daisy Jones and Billy, who is basically the lead in the Six, and they were singing on Saturday Night Live, and it was talking about this beautiful moment that they were sharing. And it was so cool to be able to turn to that song and read the lyrics, and then it just really helped you picture it and get a feel for that scene. And I'm so insanely impressed by how well crafted and gorgeous this novel is. And I really didn't expect it to feel that way when I saw that it was interviews. But there's a really big twist at the end that's just beautiful, and it has such a hopefulness at the end that it just left you feeling like that bittersweet ending that you wanted. And it was just, if I could give this more than 5 stars, I would. This is probably my favorite book that I've read so far this year. Like, I think I may have liked this better than Evelyn Hugo. I think I did. But yeah, it was so good. I can't gush about it enough. 5 out of 5 stars. Please go check it out. Like I said, it comes out March 5th in the US in hardback, and I got this off of Book Depository. I'll leave the link in the box below, and this is the UK paperback edition. So yeah, please go check this book out. You will not be sorry. It is totally worth all the hype it's been getting. So if you've read this book, please let me know in the comments, or if you're excited about this book, what other books by Taylor Jenkins Reid have you read? I'm interested to start another book by her. What do you guys suggest? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell icon so that you can be notified anytime I upload new content. See you guys next time. Bye.